Hello, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Teeter, and today we are continuing on with Core Keeper. Been a little while since we recorded that last video, but that's okay, because even though I don't remember what I wanted to do next, I do remember that there was some stuff that I wanted to do that we haven't done yet. I've kind of been getting ahead of myself. So today we're going to check out some points of interest that I've marked. Most notably, I finally found a racetrack. I think I mentioned this in an episode or two before, but we'll go check out what that looks like, and we'll get ourselves a car because I didn't actually take one. And then we'll go check out some of the areas in the Forgotten Ruins. There's a bunch of pots that you can smash and enemies to fight and stuff. And we're kind of after a special card that you can get if you are lucky enough in the pots and stuff that spawn. Also, I think I found some points of interest out in the wilderness that are worth checking out. Some little doors that you can open and check out, and things of that nature. So, without further ado, we're going to do that. But first, I remember that we were going to build a boat. So I already grabbed 50 scarlet here. But we need 20 mechanical parts and 80 planks. So, control right click to pick up stacks of 10. 20 of those, and then I think my sawmill has planks, 80 planks. Look at that. I'll put these pieces of wood in there too, because why not? Now we should be able to make our basic boat. Now, the speedster or speeder is way better than a normal boat, but of course we don't have octarine or coral yet. And having a slow boat is better than having no boat. Trust me. We're also going to want to get a car. So we can go get a car if we go straight up and hammer on through to this racetrack. So we'll go ahead and do that. Also, I'm not carrying my hammer at the moment, so we'll do that as well. Hello. So the boat is actually phenomenal, even for early game areas like where we are now. If you run into any body of water, instead of having to bridge across it and see what you come up with, you can actually just boat right across. So for example, this stretch right here, just to show it off, we've never been to the right down here, and of course I could go along the shore a little bit, but if I wanted to go further, we'd have to, mine through the walls and everything. But with the boat down, you can put it down, hop right in, and you can follow the river as far as it goes. And look, this body of water connects to one we've already seen. So, not the best example. It doesn't really snake through everything, but they can. And if you've got enough resources, what I like to do is actually build two boats, because sometimes as you're boating around, you'll kill enemies, you'll float too close to the edge of the lake, and you'll accidentally pick up stuff into your hotbar. Like right now, I might pick up some of this, and it'll go into my hotbar instead of in my inventory. So I like to carry a second boat because they stack. And whenever you place one down, you can make sure that that slot doesn't open up and that you don't end up filling your hotbar slot. But I digress. This is not what we are here to do today. We are going to the racetrack, which just so happens to be up here. Leave all that fighting behind us. I don't really need resources or anything, so I'm not really concerned about, oh boy. I'm not really concerned about, picking anything up. I did not expect there to be a full brute in the wall there. Working overtime, hanging out alone. Killing passerbys. Oh, and here's actually a point of interest to my right, too. Now, it doesn't look very interesting now, but if you make it to this part in the game and you find that point of interest, that's actually where the second NPC from the second boss goes. He lives there before you come and destroy it. Now, speaking of destroying things, I just destroyed part of this track here. These are just floor tiles painted white and red. This is now empty. But these are the cars that you can find. Controls wise, forward you move forward, back, you move back. And left and right while moving forward will turn you. But you have to be moving forward and just use left and right to kind of tilt your car a little bit. You don't actually like press right to go right or anything like that. The cars are good for mobility so long as you can control them. They're good at smashing through basic crates and stuff, which is why I think they put the crates on this track to kind of show you that. Of course, I'm going to get out and collect some of these because I only have this go-kart now. And similar to the boats, if you carry a go-kart in your hotbar, which I don't usually do, just because, well, at least in the world that I was playing on before this one. Well, wait, I didn't think I could. How did I just go through here? It looked like I floated over that gap. Anyway, I find that these are kind of difficult to drive when you're going through narrow passageways. And, you know, before the sledgehammers existed, the only way that I mined before was with little strips. Little straight one-block strips. So these cars don't do so hot in single block spaces, at least they didn't when I first started trying to use them. I don't know if the experience has improved at all. I guess we'll test it since I do have some single block pathways to go through. But yeah, so these racetracks, there's a few different ones that can spawn, and they can spawn in all the different biomes, so you can find them in the dirt biome if you're lucky, which I wasn't so fortunate. You can find them in the clay biome, you can find them in the wilderness, I'm pretty sure. There's a whole bunch of them in the desert when you get all the way to the desert, and they're kind of hard to miss out there. Because, of course, it's just a predetermined shape amongst a rather empty, sandy abyss, you know? And they tend to have shortcuts, so I think that that weird rocky path in the middle there's actually meant to be a shortcut so you can cheat. Of course, you have to do a little bit more elegantly than me, but, you know, if you're racing with your friends or whatever, you're like, haha, I got you now. I feel like all the racetracks have little cuts like that in them. Some of them are just dirts, like you'll have a cut through the wall. And of course, you can cut your own, and you can make your own tracks. You can put your own edging on there if you get floor tiles and paint them, or whatever. But yeah, this is one of the naturally spawning racetracks that I never came to yet. Keep our vehicles in our hotbar here. Actually try to use the car more as we go. Yeah, I want to come out here first, and then actually we are heading right toward where I wanted to go next. So as you travel through the Forgotten Ruins, you'll run into these sections here with these breakable pots. There is an extremely rare card that you can get, one of the Oracle cards, as you break these pots. The drop chance is pathetically low. I think it's less than 1%, but I wouldn't quote me. I would check the wiki. But yeah, so you can come through here, and before they added the moss that spawns enemies on the ground, this was actually the main way that you would actually find these groups of enemies to kill. Now, I actually want to pick up a lot of this moss because for the sake of... Oops. For the sake of making a boss or a mob farm, kind of need some more of the moss that spawns them. On the map, the blue breakable vases can be seen just because they have their own unique tile color since they're glowing and everything. This is a well of water, if you can't tell by the fact that I am reflecting in it. And before they made the little water basin that you could pull water from, that was kind of the only way to have water outside of rivers. Oh, I didn't see that guy, am I right? So like I was saying before, when I was farming, you used to have to dig trenches and use those wells in order to have water in your farm. So if you ever wanted to refill your watering can, you have to have one of those big gaudy 4-square pieces in there. But now you can make like a little, I guess it's a wash basin or something, I don't remember what it's called, but I saw it in one of the workbenches or crafting tables at one point. Of course, in my farm area, we already have a hole dug, so I'm not too concerned with that. We will take this, I'll just make some room. Getting rid of some familiar stuff there. Another fireball staff will take 2. But yeah, so I'm just going around this area trying to find all the glowing pots that are here. Again, a lot of them are marked on the map, along with the moss that spawns everybody. There's a whole bunch in here. I don't need fireball staffs anymore, but they are a good thing to find early in the game. Oh, we need more of these shards too if we ever want to face Malugaz again, so make sure we got room for that. And we have Halloween bags here that may have seeds in them. Basically just deleting all the duplicate gear I'm getting from these guys, because it's really not that good. Pro tip, ever since I added new loadouts to the game, where you can set different outfit combinations for your character, you can technically store stuff that you want to bring home with you in here. So if you wanted to store, well, I just had a shirt that I could fit, but you know, if you had an open bag slot, which isn't shared across these, but if you had an open necklace slot, offhand item, whatever, you could actually store them on your character. And actually this looks kind of cute, so even though it doesn't serve my farming guy, we'll keep it on. And now I can carry something else, which I don't really need any of the stuff that I'm picking up, but it's okay. Bring these wells home with us. We're looking for a playing card to drop in all these. Now there's only so many of these crates that spawn in every world. So if you're looking for the Oracle card that spawns specifically in these crates in this biome, unfortunately you may need to start several different worlds in search of it. It's one of the grindier items to look for when making your Oracle deck. Now if you're like me and you played ages ago before the Oracle deck existed, there's a good chance you found several of those cards and threw them right in the garbage because they were valuables that you could just sell. Well, I didn't throw them in the garbage, I sold them, but same idea. And now in future retrospect, now that there's a fancy newfangled mechanic with them, I have regrets. Thankfully in my main save file I was able to find another one and build the deck, but let me tell you, it was, I had to start a few new worlds on my so-called completionist file, or whatever you want to call it. Looking at the map, looks like we drained this pretty dry. We've got another one right next door we could go to, and there's another one down there. We'll just head to the one over here. Gives me an excuse to drive the old car again. Provided I can figure out how to steer it out of here without crashing too much. Good start. You can sort of use the map to your aid as well. You can tell what all the little pixels mean and what things are obstacles or not. You could figure out how to navigate through here. Now, I have a little path that I cut here before, I think. Yep. Let's take this in our car. I guess I'll demonstrate how kind of difficult this thing is to drive when, well, I guess when there's walls in front of you, but I was also going to say when there's only one brick. See, I'm kind of like bouncing off the edge and not going very straight. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Didn't even think about this. Now granted, I don't want to get shot to death, but maybe once I clear this place out, this will be a great way to look for the card. And no, running into enemies does not damage them, unfortunately. It isn't Fortnite or anything. Oh yeah, if you're an achievement hunter, there is an achievement for sitting on this toilet while wearing a certain outfit. Let's take a peek at what that is, because I already did it, so I can't remember. I don't know what order these are in. Also, some of them are secret, but what about sitting on a caveling toilet? Something, something. Here we go. A throne fit for a king. Sit on a caveling toilet while wearing a crown. Well, the crown that you get is actually from the king slime. Which I don't think we fought the king slime yet, but we talked about it. You get the king slime summoning idol, I guess. It kind of looks like a pretzel, though. I always call it summoning pretzel. By killing other slimes, it just has a small chance to drop from normal slimes. And you can bring it to any of the slime summoning locations. We've only seen one so far, where the very first boss of the game was. But you bring it there, you put it down, just like when we summon Maligaz. You do that with the summoning pretzel at those places, and you get to fight the Slime King. Health-wise, I think Slime King falls somewhere between... It might be Gorm the Destroyer and the Hive Mother. And that's another thing I'd have to fact-check myself against the wiki for. But it doesn't feel like that difficult of a fight. It can early game, but when you have tin and even iron and even tin gear, it's pretty manageable. They operate just like the main slime, the first slime you fight, except they spawn a bunch of little buddies. Just like in the fight in Terraria. Slime basically just rains down other slimes. Oh, this is a special pot. I was wondering why I couldn't pick this up. Excuse me, I'm collecting things. Ow. Ow. Oh, that's a candy for my pet. Let's eat up a little bit. I can't believe how much I'm burning. A caveling statue. Alright, we did seeds next, I think. If you hover over anything in your inventory and hit delete, it will toss it into your trash slot. If there's anything already in your trash slot, it will overwrite it. Something worth saying. I guess I'll pick this up too and feed it to my cat. Way you do that, you just put it in your hand and you click the use button. It will immediately teleport into the mouth of your pet. Interesting how that works. I thought maybe you'd have to use it in the same way that you use the food for the cattle and stuff, but it doesn't quite work that way. Not a bad thing. Makes it a little bit easier to just equip and use, but not consistent with feeding other animals. Oh boy. You couldn't reach me from there. What are you doing? I think this is my first Frankenstein head, but it may not be. How cute that is. Max health armor and knockback chance. Nothing too stellar. Oh yeah, I just remembered. For individual ones, I might as well punch them, especially because I'm still trying to use the hoe on the spawn moss here. Hello, puppy's helping me a lot. So that's a cat. Embertail kitty. Oh, it's too bad they can't hit each other, huh? That would have absolutely lit up that guy who was sleeping. That's all the moss that's over here. Kill everyone. Ow. We kill everyone. I was saying we can drive around and have some fun. More moss down here now. Moseyed too far. Miss any? Oh yeah, there's one spot right down here. These look like just natural spawns then. Oh, wait. Up here. Yikes. We're here too. It just keeps going. Alright. There we go. Now we just murder everyone, then we can drive through here like a madman, see if we get the Oracle card. Like I said, it's a very small chance. So, There's a very high chance you have to start a second world and do this all over again. If you're after the card. Find the cards in a bunch of random places. I think there's 9 or 10 or 12 of them. Oh, I also realized I never switched back to my my main loadout here. I was wondering why I wasn't dashing. Anyway, you find some of the cards by killing certain enemies, or digging X's in the ground, or fishing in certain water, like in the late game if you fish in the desert. Ow. Can't use anything while in the car, unfortunately. While you think you would be able to, you know, shoot a blow dart or something. Not the case. That rare candy there. Neat food, though. I guess it's situational or whatever. Oh, look at that little run. Oh, look at this little run. Of course, those trees are something that you take out of the ground with a couple hits instead of with mining damage, so it didn't break. Beep. Beep. I don't know how many more of these I left, but I don't think we're finding the card in this one. Off the boat for now. Now watch if I'm far away. Oh, never mind. I'll say if I'm too far away, it won't matter. It'll just teleport to the pet, but no, they called my bluff. I guess I called their bluff and lost. Oh, it spawned. Boy, that's lucky. See that right there? That's the card. Oh, I'm very excited. I thought we'd have to look for it some more. Anyone notice when it dropped before? I was probably running around or driving around in my car like a madman, but oh, that's so exciting. Now these guys are gonna make sure I can't bring it home. No, I'm kidding. Cool. What do we drop now for it? 10, maybe? Nah, seeds. We don't need seeds. Slimes too. Slimes are plentiful. Here we go. Oracle card. Oh, hello. You guys want me to read, huh? I don't remember if I said this in one of the last episodes, but if you, your alternate attack on the blowpipe is actually a piercing attack. So if you sit and charge it like this, you can actually pierce enemies and poison them all. Well, sorry, it's not guaranteed that you poison. You have a chance to poison them all, but still. Pretty nifty. Get rid of these real quick. And, oh look, someone else is coming now too. Crazy to me how often that happens. It just will spawn someone right off screen and they'll slowly just saunter in a beeline right towards you. Find it a bit strange, but keeps you on your toes, I suppose. Oh. Kidding. Oh, what? I thought I saw one that went all the way over. There's one here, too. This isn't my hammer. There we go. It also went nowhere. I never put my hammer down, so oops. Anyway, let's go check out some more of the points of interest that I was seeing before. Those are probably not nearby. I think we have to go down to the new area here. Where am I? I'm way up here. Okay, let's use a core recall idol. This takes me back to my core. Then we'll venture on down. And we'll see what we can find. I don't remember if I ever showed off my expanded mob farm here. But it looks pretty one-sided. You can tell that mobs from one spawn point are definitely taking over each of the locations here. Although they're kind of reducing themselves because they're tearing up all their tiles when they fight the purple slimes. Purple slimes are winning in here, though. And there's normal slimes wishing they were part of the party. My mushroom farm hasn't really been farming mushrooms ever since I spawned those down there, which is kind of sad. But anyway, sorry, I'm just getting distracted. Let's empty out and then venture back out again. I'm opening all of these and hitting Q just to quick move all of my stuff. Some stuff you can't Q move, like... Oh, here's the pretzel idols I was talking about. And this empty chest, I guess we'll christen it with our oracle card. Water wells I'll put over here near my garden. Here. To move, but I guess I won't keep those for now. Oh. Guess I have an extra petal ring. Mushrooms in here too for now. Crunchy mold cheese. Oh, I forgot I made this. This is for like boss damage reduction. Oh, pet pellets. These are for my pet. Sorry. Here you go. Meow. Yeah, you can pet them too. Thump, 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 thump. Eggs. Then we have resources. I guess I didn't have any more moss left. Oh, and then all of our valuables. Okay. Not too heavy. Go smelt all my resources, then we'll be on our way. Tin, iron. This ground stuff in there, and we're good to go. Okay. Oh wait, I've got weapons I don't need here. I talked to our NPCs. Hello, would you like to buy all of these? Thank you. Oh, stay. Shut the door behind me. Where do I keep my money nowadays? I don't remember. I think it's in one of these. Nope. There you go. Alright, so we'll very, very quickly go check out the few doors that I can open, specifically the one over here. And we'll get here a lot quicker because we have boats now, so we can kind of trivialize this biome. I will elect to go left and then down, I guess. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, I'm glad that we have more mobility now, although, like I was saying before, I don't really think I use the car all that much. Nothing really wrong with them, especially when you get the faster ones. They're just kind of harder to control. Now, there are 3 different variants of the car, so you get your base one that we already found, and then there's one that's really, really fast and out of control, and there's one that's a bit slower, but it turns on a dime. So it's a lot easier to kind of handle in that regard. Hey, buddy. Leave me alone. I do use the boats all the time, though. Oh, boy. I do use the boats all the time, though, especially the speedster, whatever. I think I called it speedster, but it's actually speeder. Because like I was saying before, it's so much easier to just cut across a giant body of water and, like, trace its perimeter to reveal a good chunk of your map than it is to... you know, have to dig your way around or toss a bridge over everything or whatever. Now you can also fill empty gaps with water too, like this massive gap right here. I can, actually we'll do that right now, so the next time we come back here, it'll be filled in and we can boat through it. Oh wait, in hindsight I could have just done this. Oops. Unimportant. But yeah, so as you see, the water will fill in this gap so we can eventually ride a boat in it. If you're curious what it looks like when you ride a boat into this, you get stuck. So. It also makes your map look kind of funny as it fills in. If you don't reveal this, like you're not standing here as it fills in, you have to come back and then suddenly your map will turn from black to blue. It also goes under bridges, so. At any rate, we'll continue on down. For now, but we can eventually fill that on in. Okay, our first point of interest is down this way. And I'm very scared of the enemies that spawn here. Especially the snipers that can shoot you from off screen. I think I just heard one. Yeah, oh my goodness, there they all are. Try to walk in circles around the snipers, but it'd be kind of tough. Especially when you trip into these plants and they catch you. We're heading to the left, where I see more eyeballs ready to shoot me. Oh, they're behind a wall, though. What? Hello. We'll head straight down. We're at 30 minutes already, boy. Time flies when you're having fun in cars and stuff. Do I really have to cut? Oh no, we can run right past this. Okay, I thought I had to cut through the mold dungeon. Not to complain about what past me did to me. Oh yeah, here's another example of boat freedom. Let's see where this river goes. And you can already tell that I'm discovering way more of this than I would have just, uh-oh. Just trying to bridge across it in my map. I mean, this is such a massive... My goodness. Oh, no, 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 no. Turn, 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 turn. No! Ever since they added the moss in here, though, it's a bit rough trying to... Especially in the slower boat. Because you can't turn on a dime and... hope to avoid shots like that, but... Just want to show an example of like what one of these giant bodies of water can look like once you reveal the whole thing, and how many different options you have when it comes to exploring. If you watch my previous videos of me going through this biome, you might already be able to tell how big of a difference it is. Just being able to boat around and see where things go, but... Okay, we'll do a big reveal once I'm done. I might not do the full perimeter in this video just because, you know, we've got somewhere we want to go still, but I mean, look at how all this connects. We found a meadow just now. It actually connects even further than I thought. Oh, look, another ore. That's good. Or ore deposit. Oh, wait, this actually just took me exactly where I wanted to go. How nifty is that? So just to show what I'm talking about, look at all this water and all these places it could have connected. Now, granted, this happened to loop back in on itself, but sometimes you'll see rivers that snake through, you know, different parts of the biome and stuff and save you quite a bit of running around or digging through walls. Super nifty. Anyway, oh no, we didn't go in this one yet. Okay. So you'll see on the front here, it shows glow tulips in the corner. I don't think eating a glow tulip food will be enough, but if you have or find a glow tulip, you can bring it to this door, and the door will open. Now, thankfully, they tend to have glow tulips right nearby. If you put it in your hotbar and hold it, and you go on up to this door, you'll see that the door itself illuminates. Will open. We get to go in and get all the goodies inside. Chest here. I actually do want the chest itself, so I'll break it. Don't really care for the contents, but that's okay. Same thing, don't care for the contents, but that's okay. And we have a recall idol. Some more breakables. Anything of note in here? Doesn't look like it. But one of these POIs that you'll find out in the wilderness here, and you can't break these are the green obsidian walls. But one of the POIs like this you'll find out in the Azios wilderness here will contain one of the 3 components of the legendary sword. Which I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen any of the hilts or anything, but if you farm the bird boss that we've already fought, Azios, I think he has a chance, or they have a chance to drop it. Now we'll head left and we'll go to that one other point of interest. Problem is, I think that might be an instrument one, and I'm not carrying an ocarina. So maybe we can dig one up along the way. My hopes are kind of limited, but we'll keep our eyes peeled. Maybe there will be one in one of these chests in here. I don't believe there's any instruments you can craft just while out and about with relative ease. I wish there was like a kazoo or something you can make out of wood just for when you're like me and you forget to bring an instrument. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Oh boy, not where I want to be. Didn't even see that they put... Oh, goodness me. I didn't even see that they put one of these plants down. Anyway, we're not trying to go through here. We're trying to go... Oh yeah, we are trying to go through here. I want to go up here, though. Ah! I was really trying to... Oh, goodness. I was really trying to time my... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I was really trying to time my, dashes. My little dashy dashes there, because I wanted to avoid getting shot, but... Didn't really work out, did it? Ah! They're everywhere. Everywhere. Probably some mold peeps in here too. No, maybe not. Ah, we're coming up on the place. Maybe I dropped myself an ocarina here. You find them all over the place in this biome. I guess I'd usually an X is in the ground and stuff. Wait, there's an X right there. Maybe we'll get lucky. Save the day, please. Nope. Please. Nope. I forget what their percentage chance of spawning is, but it seems relatively not small. Right, we might actually have to go in here and break some of these yellow doodads. I really hate that those guys can continue to shoot you from off screen. Thanks. For a little white clay instrument made of dried mayonnaise, I'm sure. Oh, look, another farmer's hat. We'll drop something for it. Hope I don't get shot in the process. Root seeds, always root seeds. Don't much care for those. Only need a few after all to make infinite wood. I mean, you can make infinite wood off of one, but I digress. Anyway, I don't have an instrument. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. 1093, excuse me. I think that was two numbers sandwiched together. There's no way I did 1,000 damage with that sword. Any X's? Any ocarinas? No, we got an egg. Ones that spawn the little bird friends. I guess we'll take an egg over musket. Get rid of iron next. Anyway, looks like this video's crept up to 40 minutes long. That happened very quickly. I will quickly go to that door and tell you how it works, even though I can't display it at the moment, because I did not bring an instrument, nor find one. You can find one, though. Pretty easily. Not as easily as I was hoping. Just kidding. Oh my goodness. What are the odds of that? YouTuber luck. Alright, let's go open that door then. So, when you have an instrument like this one, and you find a door like this one. Wait, I think we already went over this in a previous video, didn't we? I remember struggling to open this door. It's okay, this time we won't struggle. We just have to figure out what it is asking of us. Oh, I did that already. Hey, I'm playing an instrument. I couldn't figure out how to click off of it. This guy was hiding in here, ready to kill me. There's another one. Jumping through walls. Jeepers. Get out of here. What do we get? Oh boy. The bubble gun is a gun from the ocean biome, actually. It's stronger than what I have, I think, even though it doesn't look like it. 2.5 attacks per second. 35% chance on hit to apply slippery movement. So that's not too crazy, but a couple valuables. Lots of valuables, actually. Those are from, again, the ocean biome. Let's get rid of some bombs. The glow tulip. What else? Wood, slime. Is that everything? Oh, of course we didn't get the gun. I guess we don't need fiber seeds. Take a peek at this gun for those sticking around for the very end. Shoots these little floaty bubbles. Pretty cool. And again, this was just a little square that I found with unbreakable walls. And you play any instrument, but we found an ocarina. And it'll open the door. I essentially will just play notes until the first one lights up, because even though you could read this, you know, I think this is DCBA DBAG or whatever. I don't know if that's what I ended up playing, because I don't know the letters of these. Anyway, that'll do it for now. Saw some cool points of interest. We got ourselves a boat I no longer have equipped, so now I'm gonna get shot. Wait, I'm still getting shot? Hello? I'm gonna ride off into the sunset as a farewell, but maybe I'll just have a Viking funeral as a farewell. Anyway, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy content like this, please feel free to check out the rest of my Core Keeper series, as well as coming on over to my Twitch page, where we play games like Core Keeper and many others all the time. I thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I hope you take care. Bye now.